And that's it, boys. We are live. Hi, Bubs. Give Dad a second, okay? That's okay. Hi. Where did he go? Hi, everybody. You got the notification this time? That's good. The Bubba. What does he doing? Him going up. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my bubtown bub. Oh, he's up. All women are Cosmo queens. Nice. Got a Bubba here. There he goes. Taking Dad's seat again, I see. Oh, I see. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Dono means donation stream. This will be one of 3 donation streams. I have a plan. It might take a second, TJ, because I just started the stream. Sometimes it takes a second for Nightbot to kick in. There we go. Yeah. So I will explain exactly what I plan on doing for these 3 streams. So the first stream is today, second stream will be tomorrow, and the third stream will be July 1st. And like I said, I'm going to explain this a lot more during the stream when more people get here, but here is the idea of the donation stream. On day 1, which is today, of the donation stream, whoever donates the most amount of money total by the end of day 1 will get to pick what I stream for day 2. It has to be related to Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, so you can pick a type of run. You could say, I want you to do RNG Manip, I want you to continue Hundo, I want you to do another female run, I want you to do a no fusion run. Whoever donates the most on day 1, most in total for that day, will get to choose what gets streamed on day 2. Granted, it's Forbidden Memories, something related to that. You can pick whatever you want related to Forbidden Memories, even reimagined, right? Within reason, of course. So whoever donates the most today will pick what I do for the stream tomorrow. And then tomorrow, same exact thing. When I'm doing that stream, whoever donates the most during the stream tomorrow will get to pick what I do for the final day. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, rent comes up soon, and I thought that this would make it a little bit more interesting. A little bit more interesting for me, and a little bit more interesting for you guys. I wanted to give you guys a little bit more of an incentive, you know? You guys always donate regardless, but I kind of wanted to give you guys at least something for it, you know? Other than me telling you how fucking great you are, I wanted to give you guys a little something, so you can pretty much pick the stream. And yes, it does have to be Forbidden Memories related. It has to be some type of Forbidden Memories, and the only reason I say that is because I need to stream something that's actually going to get me viewers, right? So if you won the donation thing today and you're like, holy shit, Big Peepee with the $60 donation already. Jesus Christ. Starting off strong.
$60 donation received
1/10
from Big Peepee.
there.
I want what the next guy wants.
I want what the next guy wants. God damn. Holy shit. Thank you so much. God damn. That's insane. Thank you so much. Jesus Christ. But the reason why is because I don't get that many... It needs to be FM related, because if it's not, I'm not going to get that many viewers, right? So if somebody wins today and they're like, oh, I want you to play Tarkov, which I really want to play right now, I'm going to get like 10 viewers when I play Tarkov, and then nobody's going to donate tomorrow, and that's not good. So, yeah. So it has to be FM related, and like within reason for FM related. Like if you pick something FM related that I think is going to get me like very little viewers, there aren't that many things that I could really think of that would be like that. For the most part, as long as it has to do with Forbidden Memories, you're probably fine. But I do reserve the right to, if I think I'm gonna get like no viewers doing it, then I reserve the right to politely ask you to switch it up. You know what I mean? But that's insane already. $60 donation. Also, I want to tell you guys something about super chats. A lot of you guys like doing super chats. If you look in the chat box, there's that little money icon. A lot of you guys like giving me money through that, and I appreciate it. But I just recently found out that YouTube takes 32% away from all money you give me through super chats and things like that. I did not know that they took that much previously. I didn't know how much it was exactly. I didn't even know if they did take any, but I figured they took some, but not that much. That's a lot. So, even outside of that, even if they took 0%, right? If you do a super chat now, it's not really gonna help me pay my rent in a couple days, because I'm not gonna get that money until late July. It's still appreciated, even if you want to do it now. But I'm just saying, for one, using the donation link, I get the money now. For two, I get all of the money. YouTube takes 32%. One time I had somebody donate $200 in a super chat. Little did I know that when he donated $200 of a super chat, YouTube got paid over $60. YouTube took over $60 from that. That's insane. So, if you guys still want to do it, that's fine. If you guys still want to do super chats, that's fine, but I just wanted to make you guys aware. I didn't want anyone else doing super chats without knowing explicitly how much money was getting taken by YouTube, how much money they were giving me that wasn't actually getting to me. Because before, I didn't know, and when you guys go to do a super chat, YouTube doesn't tell you. So I just wanted to make sure that before anyone does a super chat, they know exactly how much money YouTube is taking. Like I said, if you still want to do it, that's fine, and I appreciate it just as much regardless, but I want that info to be out there. Was that you, Farrell? The $60 one? I don't have my phone. Yes, I do. It's on the ground now. Check. That was you? You want whatever the next guy wants? Thank you, Farrell. You know I appreciate you. Whatever the next guy wants. I don't have to pay taxes on the donations themselves for the most part. I do have to pay taxes on things like super chats and stuff, but if it's a direct tip to me, I don't have to pay taxes on it. So if you guys donate money to me, like through PayPal, like through my link, I don't pay taxes on that. I do, however, pay taxes on my YouTube paychecks, my Twitch paychecks, like the money they give me for ad revenue, and part of that is super chats. Because when you guys give me a super chat, that just gets added on to the next time YouTube pays me, like my paycheck, which is around the 22nd of each month. So all the money I make in June, I'll get on July 22nd from YouTube. That paycheck I do pay taxes on. Well, Google technically gives paychecks, but yeah. Yeah, how do you think people make money on YouTube? It's not, I mean, yeah, it is actually a paper check. It could be a paper check. If you wanted them to actually mail you a paper check, they would. But I get it direct deposit. But yeah. So after taxes through Super Chats, you're losing over 50%. Pretty much. Oh, and if you guys are on an Apple device and using, like, the YouTube... If you guys are using the YouTube app on an Apple device. So, for example, if you have an iPhone and you're using the YouTube app and you do a Super Chat through the YouTube app on an Apple device, Apple also takes a cut from it. Now, I don't know how much Apple takes. I think it's under 10%, but still. So, if you are giving me a Super Chat from your iPhone, right, then I'm losing like fucking 50 plus 60% of that money. It's so ridiculous. But anyways, that's what the donation thing is. Like I said, whoever donates the most today gets to pick what I stream tomorrow. Whoever donates the most tomorrow gets to pick what I stream the day after. We're going to do 3 days of donation streams starting today. So, biggest donation total. So that doesn't just mean whoever donates the most in one donation. Whoever donates the most, single person, by the end of this stream, in total, picks what I live stream tomorrow. And then tomorrow the same thing for July 1st, the day after that. So we're going to do 3 days of this, where I only stream what you guys, the donators, pick. Alright? Alright, that's what we're going to do. But today, we're starting off with something that I picked, which is a female run in Forbidden Memories. So a lot of you have seen me do a lot of challenge runs of Forbidden Memories, but this is one that I haven't actually done for years at this point. I haven't done a female run. So pretty much, you guys have seen me do no twin-headed speedruns. Speedruns where twin-headed's not allowed. And you've pretty much always seen me use dark strats whenever I don't use twin-headed. So Summon Skull, Skull Knight, things like that. This time, it's no twin-headed like before, but instead of using Summon Skull and Skull Knight and those kind of cards as my main fighting force, I'll be using female cards. So think Mystical Sand and things like that. So that's what we're going to be doing. There's a very big focus on equips for this because everything is such a low base attack in comparison. I'm also banning the use of Meteor B Dragon, simply because Meteor B Dragon would kind of not really make it a female run, would it? I mean, like, it would still be no twin-headed and everything, and I could still focus on females, but if I got to use MBDs, I could just rely on those. So the point is, I want to be relying on the females themselves to win the run for me. I don't want to be relying on drawing an MBD or anything like that. I want to be relying on the female cards themselves and equips. So that's what we'll be doing. Yo, Kahili, thank you so much for becoming a member. I super appreciate you. Thank you so much. I've done runs of this before. I haven't done one in a couple years, though. The last time I did it, I don't even think the card mods were out. This is 15 card mod, by the way. Only reason it's 15 card mod is so that I can finish in a timely manner, so that I can kind of hopefully finish it today. No promises that I will be able to finish this in a single sitting, but I'm going to do my best, which is why I selected 15 card mod, because all 15 card mod does is it speeds up farming, but all of the strategies stay the same difficulty, just takes less time, which is good, because I kind of want to see if I could do this in a single sitting, but no promises on that. Alright. Now, one more thing is that just because this is a female-based run doesn't mean I'm not allowed to use other cards, right? So for a long time, you'll probably see me farming, and I'll probably be making cards like Black Dragon Jungle King and things like that. As long as it isn't twin-headed or MBD, it is allowed for me to use it all I want, really. But, like I said, I'm going to focus on building up a female fighting force as my main... as the main power behind my deck, you know? So the whole point is that when I eventually go to the end game, when I eventually move to the final 6, I want to beat them using pretty much female cards. So while I'm farming, you might see me use things like Black Dragon Jungle King. You might see me use cards like, you know, non-female cards, but you won't see Twin-Headed and you won't see MBD. Guarantee you those two. Any other card I could use in farming for the most part, but once we get in the late game, it's gonna be beat the game with the females. So that's what we'll do. Yeah, Cosmo Queen is I don't know if Cosmo Queen actually even technically counts as a female. I don't know if it has a secondary type. I'd have to look at the code for it, because there's really no way to easily tell. Because the main way you can easily tell if a card is a female is, you know, throw a rock on it and see if it makes Mystical Sand. You can't really do it with that. But yeah, I mean, that's probably a female card, but you can't get Cosmo Queen, so unfortunately, doesn't matter. Mystical Sand is going to be one of the better cards that we have access to. This is not mod 15, no. This is 15 card mod, meaning that I'm going to win 15 cards at the end of every duel instead of 1. But this is not mod 15, which is something totally different. This is regular Forbidden Memories. Everything is normal about it, except I get 15 cards at the end of the duel instead of 1. That's it. And all that does is speed up farming. Just so I'm not sitting here for, you know, 15 hours, right? I'd rather sit here for like fucking 6 hours, finish the run in a single sitting, because all the strategies are the same, right? I'm going to be farming the same people, probably getting the same number of drops that I would in a normal run. It's just I'm getting them a little bit faster. Well, a lot of bit faster, but yeah. Alright. And remember, this is the donation stream, so whoever donates the most by the end of this stream gets to pick what I stream tomorrow. You could make me stream Forbidden Memories 2 tomorrow. You could. You don't have to, but you could. Okay? So, you could. And remember, it's total donations. It's not single donations. So if somebody donates $100, that doesn't mean that you need to donate $150 in a single shot just to beat them, right? You could donate $10 here, $10 there, and then by the end of the stream, whoever's donated the most in total gets to pick the next stream. And then tomorrow, same thing. Whoever donates the most total gets to pick the stream following. Alright. As far as starting deck, monsters aren't going to matter too much. What really is going to matter is that it has Regeki. That's a definite. Field cards shouldn't matter too much. And as far as equip goes, I'm not actually sure. Elf Sleight is not that hard of a card to get. So probably not Elf Sleight, because I could farm 3 of them without too much trouble. Let me crack open Taya. Try to get an idea of what I want, what equip I want to start with. Because Elf Sleight works on all females. Maybe Electro Whip would be good. Because Electro Whip is a little harder to get than the other ones. Let me look at Mystical Sands equips really quick, because that's going to be a big part of the run. Kind of get an idea there. Maybe Silver Bow and Arrow or Electro Whip. I think either of those would be good. Or Cyber Shield. Cyber Shield works on all females. Silver Bow and Arrow might not work on some. Electro Whip should work on all of them. Yeah. So I would say Electro Whip or Cyber Shield. One or the other. Because Electro Whip and Cyber Shield should work on every single female card, whether they're light or dark. Regardless of what type they are, like main type, as long as it's a female card, those two should work on it. Electro Whip and Cyber Shield. Let me check, I don't know. Let's check Rose Spectre, just to get an idea. Rose Spectre of Dun is indeed a female. Should use those two. Yeah, it does. Okay, those two I'm gonna keep at. So Electro Whip or Cyber Shield, because Electro Whip and Cyber Shield are also a little bit harder to get. Like I said, Elf Sleight works on most females, but I can win that from Isis BCD. Cyber Shield is probably the better one, only by a tiny bit. Only reason I say Cyber Shield is better is because I will be doing Pegasus ATEX at some point to win Megamorph, and while I'm ATECing him, he does drop Electro Whip, but he doesn't drop Cyber Shield. So I could theoretically end up winning 3 Electro Whips from Pegasus, and if that did happen, if I started with Electro Whip, now I have 4 and it's kind of useless. But I shouldn't be winning any Cyber Shields anywhere in the game, for the most part, unless I go to Mai or something to farm. So that one is probably going to be the one that I really want, is Cyber Shield, but Electro Whip would also be fine. So Electro Whip or Cyber Shield for starting equip. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. With Farrell's extremely generous donation, we are already 1/10 of the way there. 10% down, 90% to go, and we still have this whole stream, and all stream tomorrow, and all stream the day after, so got plenty of time. That's a lot of progress in one hit. Yep, Dark Elf in particular is going to be an extremely good card, because it has Mercury, so it helps kill ultimates if it really came down to it, and it gets powered up on Yami. Alright, Electro Whip or Cyber Shield? Silver Bow and Arrow. Okay, so if there's Dark Hole, then it doesn't matter. It's an instant reset if I see Dark Hole. Even if I have Electro Whip or Cyber Shield here, doesn't matter. I need Regeki. That's bottom line. Regeki is a requirement here. I'm not very creative. Could you tell? Yo, welcome, Zed. What's poppin'? Femboy? I like Femboy, actually. That's actually a really good name. I'm gonna use that next time, Bob Noun. Sword of Dark Destruction is markedly not Cyber Shield or Electro Whip. Femboy. I could do Machina. I was gonna do Markina because my name is Marcus, but not enough room. But we could do Machina. Or we could just straight up just do the word vagina. I mean, you know, funny haha memes, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know, I kind of like the idea of Prince Femboy though. I'm really digging the idea of Prince Femboy. So I think I'm gonna stick with Femboy for now. Even though it takes forever to look for a deck this way. If you could have a Forbidden Memories remastered with better graphics and stuff for the monsters' new animations, would you do it? Yeah, of course. It would never happen, of course, but if it ever hypothetically did, then yeah, I would obviously play it and try it out. If I liked it, then I would run it and stuff. Not ever gonna happen, but you know. Who's the best to farm for widespread ruin? ISIS, BCD. Well, the question depends. See, every question that you could ever ask about Forbidden Memories like that, it always kind of depends. It depends, like, do you also want Dragon Treasure? Or does it not matter to you? That's one good question. Oh. All caps now. Because I don't feel like wasting more time. You have 2 Dragon Treasures? Okay, so you could still use a Dragon Treasure then. So I would say, for now, how's your dragon count, Liam? Do you need more dragons, or do you not care about getting more dragons? You don't need any more dragons? Okay, and I have one more question. Do you have any traps that you can A-Tech with? Do you already have any widespreads? Do you have an acid trap hole or an invisible wire? Do you have something that you could A-Tech with? Not for the full 25 minutes, VN. I spent the first 10 or 15 minutes talking about the run and the, you know, how the donation streams are going to work for the next 3 days. I haven't been resetting for too long. No, I'll continue avoiding them if I want to, Eder. It's kind of my right as the streamer, I would say. And there's only one vanilla thing that I'm ever doing, that I'm even in the middle of doing, and that's the 100%. That's terrible anyway. I'll finish it eventually, but I'm not going to focus on it. It's not going to be a personal best, so why focus on it? Do the thing that you don't have fun doing at the moment. Do it now, GFC. Don't have fun, goddamn you. Yeah, no. I will continue to avoid them if I don't feel like doing them. I mean, fuck. If I really wanted to, I'll just never fucking continue that hundo run. Just reset it. Start a new hundo like a year from now. I won't do that because I actually do want to complete it. But I'm just saying, if I didn't want to, then I'm not going to do it. 3 fake traps, 3 S's, 1... Okay. How many equips total do you have? Like, how many good equips, like twin-headed equips total do you have? That should be the last question I have to ask. Forbidden Memories is like that. Like, with such a simple question of where can I get, like, widespreads, it kind of depends on a lot of different things. That's the last one, though, for real. Is how many... 3 Megamorph, 1 Bright... Okay, so you're full on Megamorphs then. Okay. You have 2 options, pretty much. Both options are pretty good. Your first option is if you don't feel like A-Teching, you can BCD ISIS. She drops widespread at a 32, but she also drops Dragon Treasure at a 32. Your neighbors with a $10 donation. Thank you so goddamn much. Goddamn.
Donation received
Thank
from
you.
Your neighbors. Hi, this is the perfect time to shoot off fireworks like it's my load busting.
Thank you so much. So you could do ISIS BCD, like I said. And you could potentially get the, you could potentially get widespread there. Like I said, it's a 32, but you also have the chance to win Dragon Treasure at a 32. And your second option is Kaiba Atex. Kaiba Atex has a very high chance of dropping widespread. It's like an 80. So it's super high chance. Plus you also have a pretty decent chance to win Bright Castle, pretty decent chance to win Dark Energy. You have a 40 chance to win Crush card, which are very useful. So honestly, if you feel like doing Atex, I would go to Kaiba. But if you want to try some ISIS BCD first, then you could do that. What the fuck are my lights doing? Can you not do that? Whatever you're doing, lights. Thanks. Appreciate you. Appreciate it if you didn't do that. Could we just like disconnect? Fuck. So yeah, that's my recommendation. Technically, the best mathematical thing you could do to get a card that's going to make your deck stronger is going to be Kaiba Atex. But I can definitely understand not wanting to do Atex at a certain time, or maybe just wanting to try to do some normal duels for a little while. So ISIS BCD is another option you have. I think both options are quite good. Kaiba Atex will give you a much, much, much better chance to get either Widespread or any other good card that's going to help your deck a lot. But the duels also take a lot longer. So, a little bit of a trade-off, up to you. I am looking for either Electro Whip or Cyber Shield. One of the two. As my starting equip. And Regeki. Regeki is the first requirement. If I have Dark Hole, it's an instant reset no matter what. If I have Regeki, then I look at the equip and it needs to be Electro Whip or Cyber Shield. Good example right here. I saw the Dark Hole, it's an instant reset, even though I have the Cyber Shield that I want. Unfortunately, it's just not worth starting with Dark Hole. It is never worth. So, oh, look at that too. 2 Queens doubles, 2 Nemoricos. It hurts, but it's just not worth Dark Hole. Dark Hole is just way too big of a disadvantage. I mean, I could RNG manipulate anything I want, but I'm not going to, because this is no RNG manipulation. Every run I do is no RNG manipulation, unless I specifically state, like in the title or somewhere, that it's RNG manip. But I mean, you guys have never seen me do RNG manip except for RNG manip world record attempts. So, trust me, there will never be RNG manip in anything I do except for world record attempts of RNG manip. Outside of that, every run you see me do will never have RNG manip. Especially if I'm playing on, if I'm playing a mod. If I'm ever playing a mod, I'll never do RNG manip. And the main reason for that is because RNG manip, if I'm playing a mod, that means I'm playing on emulator. And if I'm playing on emulator, I'm not doing RNG manip because it's totally different than doing it on console, which is the main way I do that. Dude, I just want Prince Femboy to rise. Also, how are you going to play the game today? What do you mean? How am I going to play the game today? Not sure what you mean. I just realized chat isn't working. You coulda told me something, chat. Maybe somebody did, and I just didn't see it or something, because I'm dumb. Wow, look at all of chat, all coming in at once. Oh, I mean, yeah, mate, that's how I'm gonna play the game. So no twin-headed, no MBD, and female cards only. So pretty much what I say in the description is exactly what I'm gonna do. I will be attempting to beat Forbidden Memories using mainly female-based cards. Use of Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon or Meteor B Dragon is not allowed. Any other card is allowed, but I will be focusing on using female type cards as my main fighting force. So yeah, the description. Yeah, it's a good yellow color. You're gonna see a lot of mystical sand. You'll see some Nekogal. You'll see probably some dark elf, some mystical elf, cards like that. I might do a couple duels on Haishin. Once I get a pretty strong deck, I might do a couple duels against Haishin to try to win cards like dark elf or Gwynitekel Megamai, or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't feel like pronouncing right now. That one. That one is a fairy type, though, but it could be useful later. Like, when I... like, from Seto 3rd on. But it probably won't be too useful in the first 3, because it gets a power down on Yami. But some cards, like Dark Elf, will get a power up on Yami, which will be really good. I'm getting very good at typing in femboy. Isn't Blue Eyes female? Technically, yes. Technically, yeah. Well, not technically. It is a female, yes. Blue Eyes White Dragon is female. Now, I don't think it has a secondary female type in the code of the game. But, yes. Lore, as far as the lore is concerned, yeah, Blue Eyes is female. And if there was some sort of way I could farm Blue Eyes in order to beat the game, then I would probably try to do that. But obviously I can't. But hypothetically, if I'm fighting Seto 3rd and I do win a Blue Eyes, I will probably put it in because it's technically female. Femboys rise up, femboys rise up. Donators rise up. That was you, Feral. You were the other $10, you motherfucker. I thought that was somebody else. Thank you, Feral. I didn't know that was you, again. Stop donating, damn it. That was just a Feral, by the way. The rest of you. How many times have I beaten this game? A lot. I don't really keep count, but a lot. A lot. I have watched the credits many a time. People ask me that question sometimes, and it's like, I don't really know how to answer it. Like, I just don't, I don't really keep track. I mean, I've been speedrunning this game for like 7 years, like more than 7 years at this point. Yeah, it's been longer than 7 years now, so I mean, a lot, man. I can't even ballpark it. Like, some people are like, well, just give me a ballpark. Do you think it's like 100, 1,000? I don't know, man. I'd venture to guess it's definitely, I mean, it's obviously more than 100, like a lot more than 100. But is it 1,000? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, you can only have 3 of any card in your deck at one time. In Forbidden Memories, you can only have 3 of any given card in your deck. Except for Pieces of Exodia, which you can only have 1 each. New to this female challenge, what's your plan for Ultimate Dragon? My plan for Ultimate Dragon is Regeki, or put a fuck ton of equips on a Mystical Sand in Mercury and kill it. I mean, Mystical Sand plus 2 Megamorphs. Ultimate is dead. Or Mystical Sand plus 1 Megamorph and 2 other regular equips, and it's dead. Or put a Widespread Ruin down, kill it that way. Or use a Dragon Capture Jar. Or use a Regeki. Or just get lucky and have him not play it. Not play Ultimate in the first place. But obviously, I can't really make that last one happen. I mean, I can't make any of it happen. I need to get the draws. So we'll see. Cosmo Queen, I can't get as a single card, so Cosmo Queen won't be helping me. Trust me, if there was a place that I could go to farm for Cosmo Queen, I would be doing it, but there's not. You cannot get Cosmo Queen as a single card. You can only ritual summon it. And ritual summoning Cosmo Queen is not going to help me. Do I own any Yu-Gi-Oh stuff in real life, or do I only play FM? I have a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards from my childhood. They're in a closet somewhere on this earth. Outside of that, I have like this Yu-Gi-Oh like pillow. Like, it's one of the small pillows you put on a couch or something. I have one of those. It's pretty much just Yugi's fat fucking head. Outside of that, not really. I don't think I have any shirts or anything like that. Any Yu-Gi-Oh merch. But I do have a bunch of cards somewhere. Almost perfect. That is indeed a donation goal, you see, GG Gamer. And this donation goal comes with an incentive. So, since more people are here, I will explain it yet again. So, for the next 3 days, we will be doing donation streams. Here's how they will work. Whoever donates the most amount of money by the end of this stream, so between the start of this stream and the end of this stream, right? Whoever donates the most in total will get to pick what I live stream tomorrow. And then tomorrow, same thing. Whoever donates the most during the live stream in total will get to pick what I stream the day after tomorrow. So that is, in total, there will be 3 live streams of donation streams. I don't understand. What is YouTube takes 32% of all super chats? What's the meaning? That means that whenever somebody does a super chat to give me money, YouTube takes 32% of that money. So, for example, if somebody did a $100 super chat right now, I would only actually get $68 of that because YouTube would take 32%, which is $32. And if you don't know what a super chat is, it's pretty much giving me money, but through YouTube. So if you look on, look where you type your message to talk to me in chat. Right under that, you'll see a little like dollar symbol, a little money symbol. If you click on that, that lets you do a super chat. A super chat is pretty much, you can donate to me, but it goes through YouTube. And it will show up in chat that you donated that money, and you get to put a little message like, GFC is mad stinky, dude. And then that message, depending on how much money you give, will stay at the top of chat for a certain amount of time. So if you do $5, it might stay there for a couple minutes, but if you do $500, it'll stay there for like an hour or something, right? Issue with that, again, is that YouTube takes 32% of that money, which I didn't know that they took that much until now. So they take a lot of the money, which is really unfortunate that I didn't know that prior. So I just wanted to make people aware that they do that. And also, I don't get that money until July 22nd. I don't get that money until YouTube actually pays me my paycheck. Which is still very appreciated, but for the main donation, super chats aren't going to count towards donation goal, because this donation goal is for rent, which is due on July 1st. So if I'm not getting that money until July 22nd, difficult to count it towards that. Still, what?
$530 donation received from 1GG Gamer. Well, donation goal done.
Yeah! Would you like my tits, GG Gamer? Because they belong to you now. Both of my nipples are now yours. Do with them as you please. If you're hungry, I will attempt lactation. My head's stinky. I will name my first child after 1GG Gamer. From the looks of things, he's should be out in the next couple of days, because I look like I'm roughly 9 months pregnant. Also, my glasses, again, just fucking... What the fuck, dude? What?! I can't even see the chat anymore because my glasses are off. I'm shutting down, chat. I'm shutting down. This is the image of a man who is shutting down because he doesn't know what else to do. I like how the moment I take my shirt off, I go over 100 viewers. I'm glad. I'm glad that everybody decides to come in at the moment that my giant man tits are out. Appreciate it. What the fuck, GG Gamer, dude? What the fuck, dude? Oh, he's such a god, dude. Thank you. I don't even know what to say. I can't even see. I need to get... I don't even know where... My glasses have been broken for the past couple weeks, and... I kind of just... One of the lenses falls out, so I kind of need to, like, stick it back into the hole for the lens, and then kind of just, like, slowly put it on my face, so that once it's on my face, the frames kind of stay together, and the lens will stay in, but it fell out, and I think it fell on the floor. I don't even know where it is. My shirt's off. I'm 9 months pregnant. I'm not ready for the pain of childbirth. I'm very, very, very afraid of it. I'm also afraid that it's gonna come... Okay. It's gonna come out as dumb as me. I was gonna make a different joke there, but I decided against it. Can't. Alright, now I need to find my glasses. Well, part of it. Oh, right on my crotch. I've been using one of my spare cloth masks to clean my glasses lately. Because I have like a bunch, I have like a ton of these masks now, and I don't really know what to do with most of them. Because I don't really need that many of them, so I just fucking use this one as my glasses cleaner now. I feel like I want to vomit. I can't believe that just happened. GG Gamer, I don't even fucking understand it, dude. Now I don't have to dip into my car fund in order to pay my fucking rent. I have been putting every single dollar, every single spare dollar I have away to get a new car because my car is broken and I've been ordering my groceries through a grocery delivery service. Like, that's how bad it is at this point. I haven't had a car for a while. I need to get a new one. I've been putting every dollar I have away for that. But, see, kind of the side effect for putting all of your money away to buy something like that, when you only make enough money, like, through YouTube and Twitch and Patreon, through everything, donations, everything, I make roughly what I need to survive and pay my bills, but that's about it. So when you're putting all your money away for something like a car, it makes paying those bills a lot harder. So I was pretty much thinking, okay, I'll do these streams, and whatever amount of money I end up with by the end of it, I didn't think I was going to hit the 600. I genuinely didn't think I was going to. So I figured whatever the difference is, I'm going to take out of the car fund, because I've been putting the money in there. Whatever amount it is, I'll just have to take it out of the car fund to survive. I was like, I'd really like not to do that, because that's going to kind of suck. But I'll do it if I have to. And I don't think I have to now. Which is kind of fucking amazing. I can see again. I missed a lot of chat. I'm sorry for not playing. There's probably a bunch of you who were like, I don't give a shit that you got donated money. I came here to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Not some fat gay man go on about money. And I respect that. There, FemGG, in honor of GG Gamer. We got FemGG. Honestly, thank you so much, GG Gamer. Jesus fucking Christ. It's fucking unbelievable, dude. I just can't believe I'm not even an hour into day 1 of the streaming, and the goal's just done already. I didn't even think, I genuinely didn't think that by the end of these 3 days that I would hit the goal. And it was kind of worrying me a lot. So to be an hour in on day 1, trust me, I am still going through with the next 3 days. I'm still doing these streams. Just because we hit the goal this fast doesn't mean I'm not going through with these streams, motherfuckers. We're still doing the goddamn streams. Let's go! Woo! So GG Gamer, I have missed most of chat in the past little while. So I must ask you, what am I streaming tomorrow? Now, keep it Forbidden Memories related. I said this in the beginning. It has to be related to Forbidden Memories just because if you pick something that is like Tarkov, I'm going to get 10 viewers, then I'm not going to get any donations tomorrow, and it's going to kind of mess up donation day 3 because I need somebody to be able to pick day 3 and things like that. So, something Forbidden Memories related. So you could say a no fusion run, you could say do randomizer races or just randomizer runs. You could say do a 15 card run. You could say pretty much anything along those lines. Play FM Reimagined, anything like that, but something FM related, if you could please. No Dragons run, things like that, all viable options. Well, no. He's not going to get to choose what to do the day after that, because remember, that donation was for this stream, so that now tomorrow, when I'm streaming, right? Whoever donates the most amount of money tomorrow, during tomorrow's stream, then that person will get to pick the day after that. So, if the biggest donation tomorrow or the most amount of money one person donates tomorrow is $10, then that person will get to pick it. Gigi's amazing donation pretty much locks down today. Unless somebody here plans on donating more than $530 by the end of this stream, which is going to go on for a couple more hours. Unless somebody plans on beating GG Gamer by the end of this stream, GG probably has tomorrow on lockdown. Feel free to beat him and make me legitimately shoot milk out of my tits in disgust and amazement. FemGG. FemGG. Yeah, somebody donate $530.01, and then you will be at the lead. Cards like Mystical Sand, yeah. Mystical Sand, look at that. Meow Mix with the $20 donation. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Meow Mix. God damn. We're still going, boys. We're still going.
Mix. Here's some paper for new car fuzzy dice and premium Meow Mix products for Bubs.
Premium Meow Mix products. I don't buy Meow Mix for Bubba, though. Bubba doesn't like Meow Mix as much as he likes Friskies. Bubba is a Frisky boy. I think I need to up the goal at this point. So that we can still have something to work towards, you know what I mean? Make it 690.69. Well, I kind of wanted to put a goal up that was gonna kind of like last, like, for the duration of the 3 streams. Putting this goal, I didn't think it was gonna get hit at all, let alone that quickly. So, like, I wanted to put a goal that was gonna that I thought was gonna last for the 3 streams. Yeah, I was thinking of putting it at 1K, but that's not as memey, I guess. I wanted to pick something that was memey, but if we do like 690 or $694.20 for 69,420, I feel like that's gonna get beaten, not quickly necessarily, but it might be beaten by the end of this stream. If not, maybe by the end of tomorrow's stream, but I feel like it would still get beaten in not that much time, because it's only like it's only like what, $70. I mean, $70 is a lot. That's kind of true. Maybe I'll just put it at that. 1/4/2069. Jesus Christ. I mean, now we're getting it. I feel like that's just a little too much now, but GG Gamer put a little fucking thing pointing to it. So what GG Gamer wants, GG Gamer gets. People are crazy. That's true. That's true. I can't discount anything from happening. That's true. Oh, let's make it a little bit more memey and do this. There we go. 1/4/2069. Perfect. That's right. GG Gamer did donate that much once before, so I can't, like, people have done it, so I can't discount anything. Yo, Meow Mix with the $2 donation. Oh, I think we're talking about Betrayal now. Hello, Brazil.
$2 donation
Welcome.
received from Meow Mix. Bob's betrayal has hurt my soul, but I shall move on.
Shall move on. I'm sorry that Bubs has betrayed you, but you and Friskies can get along, you know? Femboy. Oh yeah, that's right, the goal name. What should I make the goal name? Well, I guess I'll just put it as car now at this point, because rent is covered. So any more money that I get at this point is pretty much going to be going towards the car. So I'll just put it as car now. Because now that that's taken care of, we're going to go back to what I've been doing for the past like 2 months, which is putting money away for my car. Now that living expenses are taken care of, now it's car. So rent is now car. Thank you. Yeah, or glasses. I really need to buy a new set of frames. Towards getting a new car, we're still pretty far away from that. Like, to the tune of, like... I mean, it depends on what car I get, I guess. Like, I could get a piece of shit that's gonna break down within a year, or I could get something that's gonna survive for 2 or 3 years, which is preferred. Like, I have a couple options with the car. I could get, like, a $1,500 clunker that is going to most likely break down within a year anyway. I could spend, like, $3,000 to $4,000 and then get something that will last me hopefully a couple of years, under 5 years definitely, but still a couple of years. That's my preferred option, because I think that that's the best value for my money. And then any more than that, I probably would never get to anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we're probably around... If I wanted to go for the like $3,000 range of a car, then we're probably around like $2-ish K remaining, like around 2,000-ish. Honestly, a little bit more. Like a good bit more than 2K, probably. Like, I know it sounds like, wow, you've been putting money, because I feel almost embarrassed, because it's like, wow, you've been putting money away for, like, what, a month and a half, 2 months now, and you only have, like, $500-600 saved up, and yeah, I really only do. You guys have to remember, I'm only making enough money to pay my bills, like, just barely as it is, and that's just to pay living expenses. So putting away money to get a car has been really, really, really hard, because I don't make extra money to put away. So yeah, I only have, I need to check, but I only have around $500-600 saved up. So yeah, I have a few hundred away. It feels shitty to say that. Like, I'm doing my best, I promise. I only feel bad because, like, because, like, other people will put money away because they make, like, more money than they need to survive, and they can accumulate a lot more money in the 2 months or whatever that it's been. But I kind of can't. I mean, I could get another job and then just stop streaming full-time and work at an actual job full-time and make more money. But... you know, that's an option, and it's an option I've been thinking of more and more, but, you know, I kind of just want to keep doing this as long as I can as a job. Is it selfish? Yeah, it is. It's really, really selfish of me to want to keep doing this as a job. It is. And I understand that. And a lot of people in chat might be like, listen, dude, I have no remorse for your money problems because you are the one who is choosing to stay at a job that you like, but that pays very poorly. Like, and you're right. You're right. It's selfish, and it is my choice that I'm in these money troubles. It's totally my choice. 100%. Because I'm choosing to continue pursuing full-time streaming as a job, even though it's just barely paying my bills. I probably could get another job that pays better, that I don't like doing, that I don't like going to every day. But instead, I've chosen to continue doing this for as long as it takes me, as long as I can, even though I don't, even though it's tough. And some people might say, dude, I have no remorse for your money problems because, again, you're the one who's choosing to do this. And you're right. You're absolutely right. You don't have to have remorse for me or anything like that. I'm not asking for it, right? You don't have to donate or anything like that, and that's fine, right? But for those of you who are getting entertainment out of it and those of you who've really enjoyed the past 2 years of me doing this full time and always kind of being here, then that option is there for you. But for those of you who have no remorse for it, then there you go. But I think both viewpoints are totally acceptable. A no vape run? Nice. I've done a couple no vape runs recently because I ran out of vape juice. I was out of vape juice for like a week or something just recently. I had like literally nothing left for a little while. I was finally able to get some somewhat recently because my brother was able to drive me to the vape shop that just recently opened back up, and I was able to get a good deal on some tasty vape juice. It was only like 15 bucks. Oh, you're spending money on that when you gotta... Listen, fuck off, dude. It's like 15 bucks and it lasts me like 2 months. Leave me alone. People have done that before. They'll see me vaping and they'll be like, wow, you're complaining of all these money troubles, but you're still vaping. I still see you vaping. Yeah, dude, as if I'm spending hundreds of dollars on vaping a month. Like, shut the fuck up, my guy. I spend like maybe $10 in any given month on vaping. Probably less, because I'll just spend like 20 bucks on juice that'll last me like 2 months, and that's all I ever have to buy. And when I don't have the money for it, I just don't do it. Which you can look back to the past couple of weeks where I've been vaping on juice that I found in my house from like 3-4 years ago. That was disgusting. And then I just didn't vape on anything for a while. Like, leave me alone. Suck my cock. Suck my femme boy pussy. What's my favorite juice? It's kind of hard to say because, like, I don't know. I kind of go through phases with vape juice. Like, right now, I'm in a watermelon phase where I'm just vaping on all these different watermelon flavors that I find, and they're amazing. And I'll probably be in the watermelon phase for a couple months. A couple months ago, I was in an apple phase. I vaped on pretty much nothing but apple flavors for like 6 months or something ridiculous. Can I get a deck already? Like, please? More of a minty guy. I'm not a big fan of mint vapes because most of the time whenever I find a mint flavor, it's like menthol. Like, it has the menthol feeling, which I'm not a huge fan of. But I've had some flavors that had mint in it that was good. That wasn't, like, menthol flavored. Yeah, for the most part, try to keep it English only. But, like, occasionally talking in a different language to somebody else in chat, I'm okay with it occasionally. But for the most part, like, try to keep it mostly English. But again, if you want to say a couple things to somebody in a different language, and that's fine. Yo, Meow Mix with another $4.20 donation. My boy Meow Mix coming in.
$4.20 donation received from Meow Mix. Yo, as long as it makes you happy and you aren't harming yourself, then do what you want. F everyone else.
I agree. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very greatly. That's the attitude I've tried to have. My parents fucking hated the fact that I decided to start full, because I've been doing this full time as my job for 2 years now, over 2 years. And my parents were not too happy about that 2 years ago. I remember when I told them, because I got laid off from my job at the time. I worked at a bank. And the reason I got laid off is because they wanted me to work there full time, but they wanted me to work there, like, I was working there full time over the summer because it's college, right? So I was working there full time in the summer, and summer was ending, and I was supposed to go down to part time because, again, college, university. And they pretty much said, listen, we need to fill your position for full time. So either work here full time once school starts, or don't have a job. And I said, well, I'm not going to quit school for you, because I couldn't do it full time. Obviously, I have school. So I said, I'm not quitting school for you, so I guess I lose my job then. So that's what happened there. I'm not going to drop out of school for a mediocre job. Exactly what VN said. It was a good job, don't get me wrong, but they'd have to at least double my pay for me to even consider doing something like that. Probably more. But anyways, so I didn't have a job. And at the time, well, I had a job, but I was losing it in like 2 or 3 weeks. And at the time, I was like, I have 2 options. You alright there, EPSXE? Alright, but anyways, I had 2 options. Option 1, go back and work at Target. Go back and work a retail job. Target was the job that I had worked before the bank, and I knew that they would take me back. So go back and work at Target. That was option 1. There's a reason I left Target, and it's because it was a piece of shit job that fucking I hated so much, and it really fucked with my mental health. Complaining about mental health. Okay, fuck it. Then fuck that. I didn't like it, okay? It did fuck with my mental health, but if you don't want me to use that as an excuse, I didn't like it, okay? I fucking hated it. And I really didn't want to go back. Option 2 was, at that time, I was making just about enough money to pay my bills anyway from streaming, and I figured that if I wanted to start full-time streaming, which full-time streaming, by the way, was always a dream of mine. That was always something I dreamed about doing eventually, one day. I always wanted to try it one day. And that was another option. I said, maybe this is the universe telling me, hey, maybe this is the time to try it, you know? If things go south and it doesn't work, you could just go back to Target at any time pretty much, but maybe take the risk, you know? Maybe this is the time to try that, because I always dreamed of trying it, so maybe this is a good opportunity to do so. And that's what I did. I decided to take a really, really big risk and try it. And it worked, obviously. It definitely worked, because I'm still doing it 2 years later. You know, I'm still doing this as my job 2 years later. So clearly it worked. But when I originally told my parents that that's the decision I made, they were not very happy about that. I remember we were out to dinner one night at fucking Olive Garden, I remember. And I remember sitting them down and saying, okay, so I can't work at the bank anymore after a couple weeks. And I explained to them why. And they said, well, what are you going to do? And I said, okay, you're not going to like this, but I need you guys to support me and trust me on this, because I want to take a risk. And they fucking hated it, dude. They were like, no, that's the stupidest fucking decision I've ever heard. We're not going to support you. We're not going to get behind you for this. Not even moral support, like just nothing. Like, no, absolutely not. Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. And it wasn't until like a year later, like after I had actually been like supporting myself for a little while, that they kind of started to see that, wow, he's actually doing this. And eventually, at least my dad got behind me and started supporting me pretty damn hard, actually. Like, my dad's really, really, really cool. He supports what I do now, like 100%. He thinks that it's really fucking cool that I was able to turn this into a job. and make money from it and support myself from it. And he thinks it's awesome and blah, blah, blah. And I'm really, really happy about that. My mom kind of came around, but not really like my dad did. My dad came around and, like, genuinely took an interest in what I was doing, and he genuinely thought it was cool just because, like, you're doing this, you know. He kind of can get behind the idea that, hey, you're not making enough to live, you know, a super luxurious life. You're not making enough. You're gonna have some financial troubles, but fuck it, man, you're doing your dream, and I think that's cool. That's like my dad's idea on it. My mom is just more numbers and money, and that's all she really cares about as far as that goes. She doesn't care that I like it or don't like it. It's really just straight money for her. So if I have like a single bad month of streaming where like, and if I mention it to my mom, like, oh, I had a bad month, you know, I'm struggling to pay my bills this month. I'll pay them, but you know, it's just been a bad month. And I'm just telling this to my mom just to kind of vent to her almost. If I say that for like 1 month, she'll be like, you gotta stop doing that. That's not a fucking job, blah, 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 blah. But then if I have a good month and I'm like, Mom, I had a really good month. You know, I have hundreds of dollars left over after paying my bills and I'm so happy. This has been a really good month. And she'll get behind it a lot. But then the next, you know, 5 months later, if I have a bad month, she'll go back to telling me that it's the spawn of Satan's job. So it's whatever. But my dad understands that there's going to be bad months and good months, but he's really happy that I'm making it work at all, so. Yeah, I don't have any hard feelings on them for that. Because I understand, it was a really big risk. And it was a brave decision, and I stuck to the channel because of it. In fact, really, Ricardo, I'm really happy to hear that. Thank you. It was a really scary decision, I'll tell you that. I was scared shitless when I made that decision. Like, I remember the first month I was full-time live streaming, like, to the point where, like, I needed the money to pay my rent the next month. I remember being so fucking afraid. But I did it. And I still am doing it. So, you know, fuck the people who doubted it. Because 2 years later, I'm still here. Am I comfortable? No. Absolutely not. Am I comfortable financially? Hell no. But, am I comfortable with my job? Am I happy with my job? Oh, yes, I am. I am happier than you could ever imagine with my job. I might not be comfortable financially, but I'm comfortable with what I do every day, and I think that's more valuable. I know, and at least I know that this isn't going to be what I do forever. I know this isn't my career. That's why I'm in school, getting a degree, because I know this is not my fucking career, and I have other passions. I have huge passions for technology and IT work, and that's what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. But I'm going to do this for as long as it can support me. Because why wouldn't you know? Who wouldn't? You know what I mean? Yo, Tim, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Tim, my boy. Thank you so much, Tim. That is incredibly generous. Thank you. I gotta stop doing this with my hair, but it keeps falling in my face.
Good luck on the #feminism run.
#feminism run, hell yeah. I know, could we please just get the deck? I haven't had one good possible deck. Like, at this point, I would accept, like, Silver Bow and Arrow, or Elf's. I would accept Elf's Light. Like, come on, man. Just give me something. I'm studying computer information systems. Oh boy. Yeah, like a lot of people will shit on this job, but at the same time, I feel like most of those people would probably do it if they had the chance. You know what I mean? Like, if you play video games, if you like video games in any capacity, then you probably would love to do this as a job. Like, a lot of people, I mean, most people would take the opportunity if they had it. It's just that most people don't get the opportunity. I got extremely lucky. That's really all it was just I got very, 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 very lucky. because I managed to pick a video game very early on in its life, in its speedrunning life, and it got a lot of attention, and I got really lucky. That's really what it came down to. And a lot of other people don't get that luck. So I recognize that I'm lucky. If you ever watch a live streamer or a YouTuber who does that for their job, and they ever claim, if they ever claim that it wasn't mostly luck, then they're lying to you. If they try to claim like, yeah, luck had a part in it, but it was mostly my hard work. Fuck that. That's not true at all. It was mostly luck. Hard work is very, very important in it, right? You do need to work very hard. But it is definitely more than 50% luck. It is definitely majority luck. More than 50%. Yo, Charlie with the $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Charlie. I really appreciate you, brother. Thank you. One GG gamer rose to deity status super again. Yo, Shrug with the $1 donation. Appreciate you.
$1 donation received from Shrug. Get out of me swamp.
Get out of me shrump. Thank you, Shrunk. Appreciate you. I'm looking for Regeki and then either Cyber Shield or Electro Whip. But at this point, I would also probably take an Elf Slight. One GG gamer saw a donation goal, and then he put his large, godly penis inside of the donation goal and fucked it. He put his large cock inside of the donation hole and fucked it. Because for everybody else, that's just a donation goal, right? But when GG Gamer looks at it, he sees a donation hole, and he fucks that thing, boy. No, Super, I cannot afford a car very soonish. I don't make that much extra money. The money that he donated was for rent, not for car. He did make it so I don't have to dip into my car fund in order to pay rent this month, which is really good. The donation goal used to say rent. I changed it to car after we hit the goal, but it used to say rent. So he did make it so I don't need to dip into that fund in order to pay my bills this month, which is amazing because now I can continue putting money into it without worry. But I've been putting every extra cent, but I don't get that many extra cents. But eventually, we will get it. Anyone is welcome to do super chats. The only reason I have that that I mention on the screen that YouTube takes 32% is just so they're aware of it. What the fuck is this deck? 4 dragons and 1 thunder? Okay. Fucking 4 dragon starting deck. I want Prince Femboy. I will get Prince Femboy. You cannot stop me. Thanks for the good luck. Also, welcome everybody from Brazil. I know that there are many of you. I might just have to start going with Prince A, guys. It's kind of taken me a little too long to type this in every single time. Oh, and then when I make a mistake, it just kills me, man. Yo, 1998 Toyota Corolla just donated $1.98. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
$1.98 donation received from 1998 Toyota Corolla. I have a seat with your name on it, Big BOI.
Big BOI. Big BOI. Possible to end the game using only the starting deck. Yes. Possible, but not likely. Alright, super. Yo, Leo with the $20 donation. Holy shit. The donation train is still fucking chugging along, boys.
$20 donation.
Thank you so much.
Leo. Did something similar 2 years ago. Got fired. My roommate was moving and I decided screw it. Jumped without looking and moved with him to a much larger city and got a job that doesn't crush my soul.
Damn, that's awesome. That is a damn good story. I'm glad things worked out for you like that. Sometimes that's what you got to do, man. You just got to take a risk. You got to take a big risk, go out of your comfort zone, and I mean, shit can really work out. I mean, shit can really crush you too. But sometimes taking that risk is all it takes. Oh wait, the donations aren't popping up? Have they not been popping up this whole time? I thought they were. They haven't been appearing on screen? Oh shit, dude, somebody should have told me. I'm gonna replay the last donation, just to make sure it's working. Okay, it's working now. And I'm also gonna replay 1GG Gamers donation, because that donation deserves to show up on screen.
$20 donation received.
And I dropped my
Leo.
phone again.
Did something similar 2 years ago. Got fired. My roommate was moving and I decided screw it. Jumped without looking and moved with him to a much larger city and got a job that doesn't crush my soul.
Alright, I'm gonna replay 1GG Gamers donation, because I think it needs to show. There it is. Look at that sucker, dude. Look at that big motherfucker.
$530 donation received from 1GG Gamer.
Nice to look at.
Donation goal done.
Oh yes. Wouldn't it have been hilarious if he did another one at the exact same moment of the exact same amount right as I hit that? So then it came in and I was like, okay, I just replayed it, and then it played twice, and then I was like, wait, is that a glitch? It would have been epic. Missed the whole stream? Not really. I've only been live for an hour and a half. I still got a little while to go. I'll still be live for a little while. Play it again and give him another chance. Oh boy. Alright, I'm really close to just doing Prince A at this point. Oh, that was perfect. Look at that. Tasty. Dab on them haters. Dab in my asshole. Thanks for the good luck. Beto. Appreciate you. Oh, wait. I'm not calling you that. I'm going to call you Bruno. Thank you, Bruno. Appreciate you. No. Bet. I don't care. I don't feel like fixing it. Watch this be the one. Watch this be the one. Do I play mobile games? No. I used to play Clash Royale back in the day, but I stopped playing that years ago. What card do you think could make you win the game? I mean, there's no specific card. It's really going to be the collection of all the cards I get. I think the most important card will probably be Megamorph, though. Fuck it, I don't care. I don't care, fucking don't care, fucking don't care. Thank you for the 92-cent donation, Farrell. I don't think it's gonna play anything. Just because it's under $1, but I appreciate you nonetheless. Hopefully it actually adds to the total, because I know that sometimes when you donate it doesn't for some reason. Hopefully it does. It should still add to the total, it's just not going to play an alert. There it goes. It just went in. This is 15 card mod, yeah. I might just go with Silver Bow and Arrow. The issue is that that's like a fairy card, so I don't think this works on Dark Elf, which is kind of a problem. I don't think I can go with it. It depends. I don't think it works on Dark Elf. No, it doesn't. I really can't go with it. I could go with Elf's Light, guys, but I really can't go with Silver Bow. Ha! You did the math wrong. Oh no, that's not the time that I started the stream. That should be the current time. It wasn't though. I just updated it. Sorry. Yo, Meowmix with the $2 donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
$2 donation received from Meowmix. Now that I think about it, you too could dine on some of our premium products if you're down on moolah.
Oh God. Thank you. Yes, you can get Electro Whip and Starter Deck. Dark Hole is extremely different from Regeki because it destroys my monsters too. And that is especially bad in a run like this. If it was a normal twin-headed run, I might consider using Dark Hole if I have to. But not for a run like this. For a run like this, it's way too much of a handicap. Because there's going to be a lot of instances where I have monsters that are already on the field that I need to continue putting equips on to make them stronger and stronger. And if I need to use a Dark Hole to get rid of stuff, it's going to get rid of that monster as well. Whereas Regeki won't. It's just Dark Hole, yeah, no. It's way too big of a handicap. The fact that it destroys all of my monsters. Thank you, Miss Click. I appreciate you. You too. You as well. Stay hydrated and safe and home. Do I follow the animes of Yu-Gi-Oh's? I don't follow them. I watched all of the original Yu-Gi-Oh anime, but only the original. I don't really have any interest in any other spin-off. That's kind of funny. Look at this deck. 3 dragons, Regeki Beast Fangs. Good twin-headed deck. A word can be expressed as a space. You mean like a painting or something? I use the Taya 1.6 program. Gimme onion. But you can also use Pocket Duelist. Want to have a chance to force you to do another RNG minute speedrun? Okay. If you really think that you can be the biggest donation tomorrow, Two-Face, then okay, okay. You better hope that GG Gamer isn't watching tomorrow. Or one of the other various deities wakes from their godlike slumber tomorrow. Yo, what's up, Waterlord? This is actually getting really bad. Over an hour and a half. I wanted to definitely have a deck long ago. This is getting bad. Heh, that's awesome, Thomas. Something I would do. Well, yeah, there's a bunch of time that can be saved if you get a really, really, really good run. But, like, it's going to be really difficult to save any time at this point, because the record I have right now is actually quite good. Like, all of the records I had before that, they were okay, but I didn't really consider them, like, really good. But the record I have now is indeed really good. And it's going to take a lot of grinding, and it's going to be ridiculously hard to beat, if I'm being honest. I don't care anymore. Just put it there. Alright, I'm not doing the femboy thing anymore. I don't care. How was Tarkov yesterday? It was fucking awesome, Waterlord. The last scav run that I did of the night, I made over 500,000 ruble profit. In 500,000 in gear. Like, I tallied up how much I could get if I sold everything that I got from the run, and it was about 600,000. It was a really, really good run. Mainly because one of the keys that I got yesterday was worth 400k. No, it wasn't a lab card. I know that those are worth quite a bit. But I got a key that was worth a lot. I forget exactly what key it was called. I can check, though. I looked on that website that gives you the flea market prices, like the average flea market prices. It's 400k. It's the RB-KSM key. That's what it's called. RB-KSM. The last lowest price was reported at 408,999. Yep. That's right, Waterlord. I know it's a good key, I saw. I also got a flash drive as well, secure flash drive, which somebody told me I'm gonna need 2 of those for some quest later on. So I'll be keeping that as well. So overall, for my first day of playing Tarkov, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy for my very first day of Tarkov. M4 is damn nice. I have not, Bruno. No. Thank you, Grubhub, for the $1 donation. Your donation has been canceled. Yep, that's Grubhub, alright.
$1 donation received from Grubhub. Your donation has been cancelled.
Getting my PC checked up so we can play soon in the future. Awesome, Waterlord. Yeah, I'm really excited to play more Tarkov. That's probably what I'm gonna do as soon as I'm done with this stream. I'll probably just do like one scav run or something. I don't really have time to play it today. But I'll definitely play some tomorrow offline. I've been really loving playing on customs because I'm starting to learn the map a lot better now. I always play like left screen is Tarkov and right screen is the map for customs, like one of the player made maps. Having one of the maps up at all times has made playing the game so much more enjoyable because now I actually know where I am and where the extracts are, and it was so much fun. No, I'll stream Tarkov, but not in the next 3 days. Because, like I said, I'm doing the whole Forbidden Memories donation streams. So today, tomorrow, and July 1st are all going to be Forbidden Memories, but in my spare time, I'll probably be able to get some Tarkov offline. I definitely learned that about Reserve, Waterlord. Reserve was the first map I tried a couple times, and I got pretty on there. I just kept encountering fucking beefcakes, dude. DoorDash with $1 donation. Your donation has been confirmed. Yeah, that's about right.
$1 donation received from DoorDash. Your donation has been confirmed.
I have not tried Interchanged, no. The only 3 maps I've really played so far I played 4. I played Reserve, Factory, Woods, and Customs. Mostly Customs. Yeah, I still haven't gotten a starting deck yet, Pato. I've been doing my best, but I haven't gotten even one deck that I could even come close to taking. Like, I've lowered my requirements at this point. Like, I would take Elfslight at this point, but I haven't even gotten one of those. So that's 3 equips now that would work. Thank you again, DoorDash. Appreciate you.
$1 donation received from DoorDash. Hey, I found this donation on the street curb addressed to you. It had a Grubhub sticker on it.
Nice. Key and avoid this scav boss, yeah. There's so much I'm excited to do. For now, I'm gonna stick to customs, but I do want to try out... I mean, I want to try out all the maps eventually, obviously. Right now, I'm gonna stick to customs, try to get a lot of stuff built up, you know, a lot of guns built up, things like that, so that I can start doing more PMC runs without worrying too much. No, I do not have $65 Renos at my disposal. I very much so do not. I need to save. Yeah, I should probably set the alert to like $3 or $5, it's true. I mean, I appreciate all the $1 donations, but I think that an alert going off over and over again for $1 is, yeah. I originally had it at $5, or no, I had it at $2 originally, but I moved it down at some point when donations were slow, just for more incentive of shit. But yeah, not a big deal. Thank you, Gimme Onion. Why not farm the equips later? You will do that anyways, won't you? You're right, I could farm the equips later anyways, but I don't have to, never mind. Of course. I'm going with this no matter what. I don't think there's a single female, though. There's not a single female in the deck. I'm going with it regardless, because it has the requirements. Regeki Electro Whip, so this is the deck. But no females and 3 Thunders, which is pretty funny. But yeah, I can work with it. Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of them from Simon, Taya, people like that. Yo, Uber Eats with the 159 dono, thank you so much. Appreciate you.
$1.59 donation received from Uber Eats. You seem like you could use a good meal in less than 90 minutes. Use Uber Eats.
All right, I'm upping the thing to $3. Sorry. There we go. Yes, this is 15 card mod. 66669. Hell yeah. Yeah, Electro Whip is female equip. Alright, we can finally start playing the game at least. It definitely took long enough. I'm surprised I kept this many viewers. I've had over 100 viewers for like a while, and all I was doing was fucking resetting for a deck. So I don't even understand that. Let's do this, why not? So Taya is probably going to be my first bigger farm spot. I'll do a couple duels there to get Dancing Elves. Time Wizard. Key Mace and Queen's Double are first females. Pog. Yeah, it's always 15 card drop unless I say otherwise, really. You should always assume that it's 15 card drop unless I say like vanilla specifically or something like that. You know what I mean? trying to see everything I want to put in. I don't know. What do I have here? Oh, God. Yo, $5 donation. Thank you so much to whoever did that. I appreciate you. Very much so.
$5 donation received from NA. I really enjoy when GFC talks about dicks.
Nice. Thank you, I appreciate it. I too enjoy talking about the male genitalia. Gotta fill my vape really quick. Donations have been surprisingly steady, even if they've only been for $1 or $2. But still, keeping that train going on 1 piece of coal is better than it going for 0 pieces of coal. Look at that, our first female fusion, and it also has a nice electro whip at the end. But yes, 15 drops. This is 15 card mod. Just to cut down on the farm time. Everything else is the same. The strategies are going to be exactly the same. The only difference is that I get 15 cards for drop, which means that farming is just going to take less time. But it's still going to be just as hard and everything, it's just less time. Time does not equal difficulty. It just means that I could potentially do it in a single sitting, which I'm definitely not going to be doing it in a single sitting now, because, you know, fucking 2 hours to get a deck. Yeah, give me onion. Alright. Huh, tongue yo. That's actually pretty hilarious. That's a pretty low, that's a super low drop rate, I think, actually. Like, that is a super low drop rate. What is it again? Tongue yo? I'm pretty sure it's, I know it's super low. Why can't I see it here? Wait. This is Tayana, right? Oh, here we go. It's a 12. I clicked on Tayana. I clicked on deck, not drops, and I was like, why aren't I seeing it? Yeah, it's a 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Not a single female. That's so unlucky. But don't worry, we got plenty of skull servants. I think we banned a skull servant in the chat. I think Gimme Onion banned one of them not long ago. But it looks like they're cropping up again, Kappa. I don't think I need to fight anyone else. I'll just fight Villager 1 because why not? I don't need any of the other villagers. Can you show me Tungyo? Yeah. Yeah, no, Tungyo is a 12. This is a 12 drop rate. I didn't even set it to 5. I set it to $3, not 5. Only because constant $1 donations, they're appreciated, but it's kind of being abused at this point. While it is funny, don't get me wrong, it is funny, but it happening constantly is kind of like a little, you know, a little alright. But if somebody wants to donate, you know, if somebody wants to donate $3 over and over again, then I'm all for that. Make it eat good pussy. Hell yeah. May as well make our very first mystical sand now. Our first of many. Viewer count looking real good today. 125. Less than 2 hours in. Queen's double. I'm glad I came here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. House of Adhesive Tape is pretty hilariously epic. I'm gonna use only females in the final 6, so I won't use Skull Knight or anything like that in the final 6, because those I could rely on those cards alone, which I don't want to do. Like I said, females are gonna be the main card I use to beat the game. I obviously am gonna use other cards to help farm, except for Twin-Headed or MBD, but any other card is totally fine to use to help me farm and things like that. But the overall goal is to make a deck where females are the main power. No, you cannot get Cosmo Queen as a single card. You cannot get Cosmo Queen as a card in your deck. So you cannot win Cosmo Queen, you can't buy it. You can't fuse it. You can only ritual summon it, which isn't gonna help. Fear count high due to the shirt occurrence? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, exactly. Mystical Sand plus 2 Megamorph skills and ultimate. Or Mystical Sand plus Megamorph and 2 other normal equips. You know, so... it's definitely doable. It's kind of unfortunate that this took 2 hours to get a starting deck, though. I can pretty much guarantee you guys this is not going to be done in a single setting. In a single sitting, rather. Like, I'm not going to do this in one sitting, so... just keep that in mind. There's gonna have to be a part 2 to this run. There will be a part 2 to this run. That part 2 could be tomorrow, depending on what GG Gamer chooses. I don't think GG Gamer chose what I'm streaming tomorrow. Because whatever I stream tomorrow, it's up to GG Gamer. So it could be the continuation of this run, or it could be something else related to Forbidden Memories, but it's up to GG Gamer. I don't think he said what he wanted me to do, though. So that's up to him. Nah, can't choose a Lunger 2. Only FM-related stuff. It's like I said, he could choose to continue this or something else. Are you Buddhist? No. Alright guys, gotta go. I'll check the VOD later. Enjoy yourselves, GFC in chat. Thank you so much for hanging out, Ricardo. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words, and I hope you have a great night. Got a couple stuff that'll be useful there. Some rock types, dark spellcasters that could help. FM2 randomized? I don't think that exists. I don't think an FM2 randomizer exists, GG Gamer. At least I haven't heard of it. Like, it wouldn't just work to put the FM2 ROM in the randomizer program. That wouldn't work. Yeah, unfortunately that does not exist. But anything else, feel free to pick. Like I said, this run is not going to be single sitting. I'm going to need to do a part 2 to this. So, that part 2 could be tomorrow, or it could be some other time, whenever I get around to finishing this run. Tomorrow could be literally anything, really, FM related. What did he play? Jupiter Defense? Oh. Did he just play what I think he did? He did! Ooh, that was really close. If I did not draw this, I might have died. And I have not saved this deck. I don't think. No, I saved the deck, never mind. I would have had to redo all of the duels you just saw me do. But I would not have had to reset for a deck again. Because I saved, thank God. I'm not stupid. Can I just get a shirtless GFC? You don't need the stream for that, Phil. You get that regardless. Everyone else needs to wait for the very rare occasion on stream. Yes, give me an in. Welcome, Julia. Shirtless GFC for the novelty. Nice. I'm glad my shirtless body has novelty. Show me the beast fangs, please. Sparks. Keck. Double sparks. Double keck. I'm kecking so hard right now. Arlene, though. Arlene is nice. Arlene is a female, and it's a plant, and it fuses with any fiend to make Rose Spectre of Dun. So I am like real keck hours right now. Real keck hours. Real keck hours. That's epic. Yeah, real Jaja hours have officially ended. It is now real keck hours. Real keck hours. Yo, what's up, John? How you doing, my boy? Yeah, yeah, Empress Judge has really bad Guardian Stars, which makes it difficult to utilize in late game. Having some Chinese food for dinner? Nice. What have you missed so far? Not much, honestly. Most of the stream has been looking for the deck. Like, I only found the deck 20 minutes ago, as you can see. So, like, the first, like, hour and 40 minutes of the stream was looking for a deck. Only the last 20 minutes have actually been playing the fucking game. Because that's just the kind of luck I got. Is what it is. But we're rolling with it now. We rolling along. Real keck hours have started, so... Yeah, my tits were also out at some point, so that's good. I don't know if this is a command on Nightbot, but let me check. Because I know that that's a command on Deepbot. I know I added that command on Deepbot, but I don't think I added it on Nightbot, but I want to check. No, I guess I didn't. Sad. The milk which poured forth will echo through eternity. Damn, that's poetry, my brother. A GFC mod for FM? There already is. The entire mod is you just start the game up and it crashes your emulator. And then you gain about 30 pounds. That's the GFC FM mod. And no problem, Exter. Gotta do what you gotta do, but welcome back. These are such bad quotes. Who the fuck added quote 16? I want to kick your ass, whoever added that. That's such a terrible quote. What even is it? Yeah, how do I do it? Ho, what a good quote, guys. Whoever added that. Fuck you. Honest to God, dude, that's such a bad quote. How dare you abuse my quote system to add shit like that? God damn it, I'm so mad. Like, why? What went through your mind? What went through your mind when you read that piece of text come out of my mouth? You read the text as it left my mouth, and you were like, you know what? Yeah, that's just GFC things. Hashtag just GFC things. Like, what? May as well just have a quote that just says, the GFC 2020. Fuck. No, nobody put that. No, don't add quotes from other people, you retard, Gimme Onion! How many times do I have to tell you not to abuse the fucking quote system? Remove it, now! This is the second time! I remember telling you months ago! Pog? Double pog? Dude, there's a couple pogs there. I am going to absolutely fucking demolish Stinky Rotten Onion number 3. Jesus. Big hugs from America, Goku. Appreciate you. Am I talking to the real Goku right now, Pog? I loved you in that television show. I need to get more shit from T. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 3, potentially 6. No, just 3. If you don't even know what the remove command is, then why did you do it? Oh yeah, I have some work to do. Alright, Gimme Onion. I gotta do a couple things in chat really quick. Give me a second, guys. There's 2 things I gotta do now. I think that's it. Yeah, one more. Nightbot, do your job. Or else I'm gonna have to fuck Nightbot now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good. Oh, I guess it did delete it. It just didn't tell us. Alright, so I got all the dancing elves I need. I got all 3 of them in a singular duel, so that's hot. That makes me want to slurp. What a good word that is, slurp. I love that word. Slurp. I could say that all day. Slurp. Yo, Meow Mix with a $3 donation. Thank you so much, Meow Mix. Appreciate
$3
ya.
donation received from Meow Mix. Would you care for a cup of our delicious product in these times of mod betrayal, GFC?
I would love some, brother. I don't really think I need to farm for anything else right now. Pretty sure I'm good. I'm playing a modified version of the game, Devin, which is called 15 card mod, where you get 15 cards every duel instead of 1. Everything else is exactly the same except for that. Slurp. You gotta put emphasis on that last P. You gotta get your lips nice and moist, which is another good word. Get your lips nice and and then you gotta give it a big slurp, 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 slurp. Yeah, that's the stuff. No, you cannot win Blackluster Soldier, Bruno. It's not possible to win it anywhere. Slurp, slurp, slurp. You happy now? Rotten, stinky, onion, number 3. Oh, that hurts. I've had 5 hours sleep to have a good stream and night and luck and slurping hot juice into your lungs. Thank you so much, Gimme Onion. I appreciate you. Have a good night, brother. Enjoy being a rotten, stinky onion. The 3rd. Yo, yet another $3 donation. It says slurpa. Let's see. Thank you, Meow Mix, by the way. Let's see how text-to-speech says it.
$3 donation received from Meow Mix. Slurpa.
Ooh. Beautiful. I think she could do a little bit better with the p, but I'll take it. Wi-Fi failed. What did you miss? Nothing really. I got the deck about a half hour ago, and we're just kind of doing our thing. We have a bunch of females already, so we are moving on now. I'm probably gonna try to beat the world tournament. I might. No, yeah, we're just gonna beat the world tournament at this point. There's really nobody I can farm at this point, I don't think. Do I have any rocks that I haven't put in? No, okay, we're good. Now we do have House of Adhesive Tape. Adhesive tape. I do, Farrell. What's the name of the plant with 2000 attack? Rose Spectre of Dun. You get that card by fusing Arlene plus any other fiend. Poopy in my butthole, yeah. Oh, hell yeah, Feral. Gemini Elf can be get? Yes. To facilitate and then destroy real Jaja hours? Yes. Because in the future, real Jaja hours was created by another person, some evil scientist somewhere, and it became terrible for society. Society crumbled under 24-hour real Jaja hours. So I came back to the future. Wait, that's a movie. I came back to the past, to before real Jaja hours being created. And I created it myself so that I could destroy it. That's exactly right. Why do I have Amoeba in my deck? Because I don't have anything better to put in its place yet. And there's really no point in removing every low attack card I have for something that's not really going to help much. I just started the run, that's why. It'll be removed eventually when I have something worthwhile. Do I plan on getting Dark Elf? Most likely, yes. Can you get Harpy Lady Sisters? No. Two Electro Whip in campaign. Let's go, dude. Oh my god. 2 of them in campaign, dude. That's insane. That's actually fucking crazy. That's so fucking nuts, dude. Like, I cannot express how good that is. Jesus Christ. Haha. That's so awesome, dude. I already have 3 equips. Let's go, dude. Let's go.
Good.
This is already a damn good run. Why did I save the Thunder? This is not a twin-headed run. See, I saved the Thunder there because I'm just programmed to do that when I see that. What are Super Chats? Super Chats is when you give me money through YouTube by clicking on the little money button right underneath the chat. That little dollar symbol. It's when you give money and it shows up in chat with a different color or something. That's a Super Chat. And they are poopy. Because YouTube takes money from them. You're still welcome to do them, but I just wanted people to be aware. Do I need to, I will be most likely getting Bright Castle, yeah. I'm gonna be doing Pegasus Atex, so I'll be getting Bright Castles and Megamorphs. Where is my next farm gonna be? I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. But yeah. Well, the next actual farm, maybe some Isis for Elf Slight and Widespread. It depends on whether or not I get a trap. Because I want to start Atex as soon as possible. So the next big farm will probably be Atex, but if I end World Tournament and I don't have a trap yet, then I might do some Isis to potentially get either Widespread or Elf Slight. I do not watch Food Wars. ideal Final 6-7 deck for this run. Whole lot of females, whole lot of rocks, whole lot of just females in general, and a whole lot of equips. Like 3 Megamorph, 3 Bright Castle. How can I beat Wall and Shield? Mystical Sand with 1 equip. Labyrinth Wall and Millennium Shield both get played in Uranus. Uranus Guardian Star is beaten by Saturn, which is Mystical Sand's second Guardian Star. So Mystical Sand plus 1 equip kills Walls and Shields. Or Regeki. Or I just get lucky and he doesn't play it anyway. I'm gonna see Duels of the Roses Let's Play from you finally, bro. Thank you, Lightly Yagami, I appreciate it. But, unfortunately, I wouldn't hold your breath for that. I probably won't be playing through Duels of the Roses anytime remotely soon. Or ever. But hey, maybe one day. No promises, though. But I appreciate you nonetheless. Thanks for the 229. Appreciate you. Male only card speedrun? I have not, no. That one's a little bit harder to do, I think, because a lot of cards are kind of genderless, I guess. I don't know. Haven't really thought about that one too much, if I'm being honest with you. Duels of the Roses was okay. I've already played Duels of the Roses, like I've done a full playthrough. Not on YouTube, but I've played the game before. It's okay. But I probably wouldn't play it again. I didn't like it all that much. I don't think it's a bad game or anything. It's just not one that I would play again. I'm glad I played it the one time, but again, I wouldn't do it again. Do I plan on continuing FBK? Oh, Falsebound Kingdom? Yeah, I do. Because that game is fun. See you, Julio. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Appreciate you. Emulator Game Boy Advance you play? No, I've never streamed anything on Game Boy Advance, and I probably won't ever, honestly. I'm not a big fan of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Games on Game Boy Advance. I tried playing, like, Sacred Cards and Rechef of Destruction, but not really my thing. Trust me, I've tried a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, but I didn't really like most of them. Alright. Morphing Jar and Princess of Tsurugi. Happy about that. I'll probably beat the World Tournament or something today. And then continue the next segment soon. Hopefully. GG Gamer, are you still here? I still do need to know what you would like tomorrow to be eventually. He left? Dang. Oh, we'll figure it out. I'll talk to him. Oh, he's here. You don't need to figure it out right now. I'm just saying, keep that in the back of your mind. Just something FM related that I can actually do. Bonus points if it's something I could do in a single sitting in a couple of hours. But it doesn't have to be. It could be something that, you know, could be something that I could continue eventually. I could continue Hundo, I could do something with RNG manipulation, I could continue this, I could do something with FM Reimagined or one of the mods of FM. It's Kaiba Goku. Yeah, I figured there'd be a shield here. Continue this sounds good. Okay. That works. If you change your mind before the end of the stream, just let me know. Oh, ooh, buddy. I'm gonna start off with just one, just in case. Okay, we're good. No, I'm not able to play the JP version because I don't have any of that hardware. If I wanted to play the Japanese version, I would need a Japanese PlayStation 1 console, a copy of Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, the Japanese version, and then I would need to buy the Pocket Stations. And I don't have any of those things. So like I said, I'll probably just finish the World Tournament and then call it good for today. Once I'm done with the World Tournament. And then tomorrow, we will continue this, because that is what GG Gamer has chosen. So tomorrow, we will continue this run, because a lot of you seem to like this run, especially considering the viewer count. And this run, I mean, all of the crazy stuff is yet to happen. Trust me, guys. This run is going to get pretty interesting. Especially later on in the run, this run's going to get really interesting. I'm pretty excited for that. The end game in this run in particular gets so crazy and wild. Because I mean, you're drawing like these like 3,600 mystical sands and shit, and you need to know a lot about the AI so you could properly outplay them and stuff. And there's a lot of suicide, glitch potential, and magic. It's gonna be cool. Invisible wire, that's really good. Invisible wire is very good. I could do Atex now. That's awesome. What time am I gonna pick up this run tomorrow? I'm not entirely sure, but it's gonna be a lot earlier than today. Because today I started streaming at like, what, like 10 p.m. Eastern? It'll be way earlier than that tomorrow. I promise you that much. It'll be way earlier than that. Like, maybe around 2 or 3 p.m. EST. Somewhere around there. Oh, I have an Angel Witch I could put in. No, this is not the first time that I've done a female run. Look at that. That's the draw right there. Hey, Spec, what's poppin'? I need to get rid of these thunders. They're I mean, they're useless. I'm not allowed to make twin-headed, so they're pretty useless. I mean, they'll actually kind of be a little... I mean, yeah, they might come in handy on Isis, actually, if I have to make a Kaminari attack with my spellcasters, but outside of that, pretty useless. Is it a Saturn, or... No, it's that. I can't risk it. Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, once I'm done with the World Tournament here, so just a few more duels, so just a couple more minutes, then we'll call it good for today, and then tomorrow we will do the rest of the speedrun. So tomorrow we'll finish this run. Today it was really just fucking finding a deck and then beating World Tournament with the small amount of farming. Tomorrow we'll do all of the farming, the main farming, and we'll beat the game tomorrow. Defense lose to help A-Tech. Oh, defensive wins is what you need, which means you put a card into defense, and then they try to attack your defense card, but their attack fails, and they take damage. So, for example, Queen of Autumn Leaves has 1500 defense. If I wanted to get a defensive win, Pegasus would have to try attacking this with a card that has less than 1500 attack. So then he wouldn't be able to destroy it, and he would take damage. But obviously, he's not going to do that, because he knows what cards you play. But if you play the card face down, then a lot of the duelists in the game won't know what card you played, and they'll try attacking it sometimes, which would count as a defensive win. But Pegasus has the Millennium Eye, so he always knows what cards you're playing. Thank you so much, Serious Bullshit. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're almost done with the tourney. We only have 2 more duels, and then we'll be done for today. 2 more duels I have to win. And then after that, tomorrow, we'll come back and we'll finish this run. By finish it, I mean we'll do most of it. I was hoping to be a lot further than this by the end of the stream, but it kind of took 2 hours to get a deck, which I kind of wasn't... kind of didn't know that was going to happen. But it's okay. Is there a way to win the game without our friend Megamorph? Yeah, absolutely. Most runs people don't have Megamorph in them. If you're talking about is it possible to beat the game with female strats without Megamorph, yes, absolutely still, yeah. I'm not going to. I will be using Megamorph, but it is possible to do it without. The initial deck does help out a good bit, even with 15 card drop. It's always useful to have a little bit... I mean, you have the control over it, right? Like, I could have started with a bad equip and then just farmed for 1 extra equip, but that's gonna cause the run itself to take a little bit longer. But if I just spend a little bit of extra time getting a better starter deck, then I don't have to spend extra time during the speedrun. So it's pretty much free time save if you just spend a little bit of time outside of the run doing it. So that's what I opted to do. Which field spell is the best for my deck? There's a lot of different fields that will help or hurt me in certain situations. I don't really think there's one field spell that's going to help me the most in this run, honestly. Yami's going to be good at for some of my cards. Wasteland is going to be good for other cards, such as Mystical Sand. Those are really the only 2 that are probably going to be worth anything, is Wasteland, and I mean, I don't really need the Yamis, because the first 3 people, the final 6, are going to have Yami as the default field anyway. So really, I guess just Wasteland. But even then, probably won't be used too much. This is a really easy mode Isis, by the way. Like super duper easy mode ISIS here. Well, the issue with Sogen is that Sogen will power up Gate Guardian. So Sogen is kind of out for a lot of duels in late game. Forest could definitely come in handy. But honestly, Nekogal is probably not going to be my main fighting force late game. And obviously I wouldn't want to use Pugum on someone like, for example, Nightmare, who could play Pugum. But yeah, Forest could definitely come in handy in some situations, but for the most part, we're not going to be relying on Mystical Sand or on Nekogal for a lot of the fights where it might come in handy. At least we're not going to be relying on Nekogal so much to the point where I'm going to feel the need to literally waste some cards in my deck with Force. It's not going to be worth putting in most field cards, honestly. I probably won't have any field cards in my deck when I'm like doing the final 6. I probably won't have any field cards, except for maybe a Wasteland or two that maybe help kill an ultimate if I really need it. But even then, it's going to be super situational, but I probably won't have any field cards in, except for maybe a Wasteland. No widespread, unfortunately. Yeah, Minomushi's kind of helpful, at least. It helps me do what I need to do with Mystical Sand. Like, field cards will help in some situations, but they're not going to help enough for them to be worth a spot in my deck, really. That's the main point here. The final 6 is the end game, the last 6 duels of the game. Alright, so if he plays Blue Eyes, it could be trouble. But we do have 3 equips. All we need is 1, and Blue Eyes is dead. And he didn't even play Blue Eyes, but I still do need an equip to kill that. Because that is 2200 defense, so 2700 if I have it in that. So we need to do this. And we need to put it in Saturn, which is kind of unfortunate because it means if he plays Blue Eyes, I won't be able to kill it with this. But if I put that in Mercury, I wouldn't have been able to kill this, so I have to. No, you can't get Cosmo Queen in this game. This mod doesn't change any drops or anything like that. Remember, the only thing this mod changes is the fact that I get more cards at the end of the duel. It doesn't actually change what cards you win or anything. All it changes is how many cards you win. It doesn't change what cards you win. So this is just regular Forbidden Memories. Everything is normal, except for the fact that I get more cards per duel. That is the only change. Could still, okay, we're fine. Harpy Lady Sisters is unobtainable. You can't get that card. So I won't be using it, obviously. And even if I could, it's not really that strong anyways. Mystical Sand on its own is way better. Alright, World Tournament done. Empress Judge isn't really going to be worth it just because it has really bad Guardian stars, for one. Empress Judge is pretty much just a way shittier Mystical Sand. So I probably won't be using Empress Judge too much. If I get one, then I'll definitely throw it in, because it could be good with equips. But it's not going to get the extra 500 on cards like Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which kind of hurts it a lot with the bad Guardian stars, like I said. But if I get one, I'll definitely put it in. Acid Trap, that's good. That's my second trap now, so now I have one Acid Trap and one Invisible Wire, which means we could definitely do Atex. And we could do Atex very safe as well, because we'll have two traps to prevent drawing one as the last card and getting fucked. Alright, and with that, the World Tournament is over, which is exactly what I set out to do. So I'm gonna save the game, and then that's gonna be it for today. Or I'm gonna beat Mage Soldier, actually. We're gonna beat Mage Soldier first, and then after Mage Soldier, we'll call it good. I'm gonna do a safety save, just because my main card, Mystical Sand, is only 2100, and he could potentially play Gumo, which is 22. And even though it's very unlikely that I'm gonna lose, I would rather not lose, because if I do, then I would have to go back to fight Kaiba again, and I don't want to. I don't want to risk that, because Kaiba, I got lucky on Kaiba. He didn't play Blue Eyes or Shield, so I don't really want to risk fighting him again. Dark Energy would be a pretty nice drop here, because Dark Energy actually works on a good bit of the cards that I need to use late game, like Mystical Sand and Dark Elf. So yeah, Dark Energy is definitely considered a usable equip for this run, for sure. Which means I want to get a B rank here. This is 15 card drop VM. Nice, Jeff. I haven't played Persona 4 at all yet, but I do want to play it eventually. If I gifted it to you on Steam, would you stream it? Oh yeah, absolutely I would, Jeff. Like 100% I would. Yeah, big time. That's a game that I've wanted to play for a while now, so yeah, absolutely. Like 500%. Yeah, Elf Slight is good too, but Elf Slight doesn't drop here, so. The only good card that drops here is Dark Energy. No, I never even finished Last of Us 1, let alone the second game. Ah, no dark energy said. Is my Steam in the Discord? My Steam is just games for charity, I believe. It's just this. At least that's what I log in with. Yes, Pegasus is by far the most likely to get Megamorph from, but keep in mind you need to get A-Tech. A-Tech or S-Tech. Those are the only ranks that Megamorph drops anywhere in the game, and Pegasus is by far the best place to get it. Like, the only other place you can win Megamorph is like High Shin A-Tech or something, and it's like a fucking 2 or something ridiculous, so yeah, that's really the only place. Yeah, that's technically what GFC stands for, yeah. Or at least that's what it used to stand for. It doesn't really stand for anything these days, but that was the original, yeah. And there we go. If you did have the Japanese version of FM, would you play it, or would you consider it something that'd collect dust? I would probably play it, but not very often. I mean, it's the same exact game, just in Japanese. There's no changes. If I had the Japanese copy in the Pocket Station, then I would be able to do some interesting stuff, but I'm not really all that interested in messing with it, because just having the Japanese copy of FM doesn't mean anything. You need the Japanese copy, and you need a Japanese PlayStation 1. And I would need Pocket Stations, because without that, it's just the same game. The Pocket Stations would at least allow me to do some fun stuff with the unobtainable cards, legitimately. But I would probably even if I had all 3, I'd probably mess around with it for a couple streams, and that's about it. I'm not showing up on Steam? That's interesting. Let me check really quick, I guess. Thought that was my Steam username. I mean, like I said, that's what I sign in with. I know I changed it to like GFC_, but I still sign in with that. Let me open up Steam and just find out for you. Sorry. No, the drops are not different in the Japanese version. They're the exact same. Everything about the Japanese version is exactly the same. The only difference is that you have access to using the Pocket Station. Oh, that is definitely my account. Games for CHARITY. You try searching for it again. Or try, I guess, just GFC_, because that's there too. Like, my name is GFC_, but the account is Games for Charity. Okay, I see you. There you go, I accepted you. Alright, chat, but that's gonna be it for today. We beat the World Tournament and Mage Soldier, so tomorrow, because GG Gamer is a literal god, by the way, he has selected that I continue this run tomorrow. So, tomorrow we will finish this speed run. So tomorrow we will start the run back up. We'll probably start off by doing Atex on Pegasus, get some Bright Castles, some Megamorphs. Then we'll probably do a little bit of weird farming, such as High Shin farming, maybe win some Mystical Sands, Dark Elves, things like that. And then we'll try to beat the game. Yeah, feel free to add me on Steam if anybody wants to. If anybody saw my username there and wants to. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. For today. We had so many different donations from so many different people, plus the one huge donation from GG Gamer. Thank you all so much for such a goddamned legendary stream. I love you all so goddamn much. Thank you so much. I'm gonna actually sleep well tonight, knowing that I don't need to worry now, and it's just awesome. So thank you guys so much for everything. It was a really great stream, and I'm really excited to come back tomorrow, and we'll have some fun. We'll have some good fun with this. Oh, look at this. I just received a gift on Steam of Persona 4 Golden. Thank you so much, Jeff. Jeff actually did it. The Madman just gifted me Persona 4 Golden on Steam. Holy shit. That's so awesome, dude. Thanks so much, Jeff. My god. Well, I'll tell you one thing, chat. We will definitely have to do a Persona 4 Golden stream pretty soon. We're gonna have to start a playthrough of that for YouTube. So, I guess expect to see some Persona 4 Golden streams starting in the next little while. I'm gonna have to do a full playthrough of that on stream. Full playthrough. That'll be so awesome. Let me accept that sucker. There we go. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much, dude. And thank you so much to everyone else who donated. That's awesome. We got lots more good stream content coming up, guys. I'm so fucking excited. We have so much cool shit coming up on stream. We got fucking Persona 4 Golden now. We got the rest of this run tomorrow, and then we have another day of the donation stream the day after tomorrow. Whoever donates the most tomorrow gets to pick what I do the day after, so it's all up to you guys for the next few days, and now we have Persona 4 Golden and all this other shit. It's just so exciting, so thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm actually done streaming at a reasonable time now, so I can get some sleep, which is great. Thanks so much, guys, for everything. I hope you all have a great night, great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow with more Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Bye-bye.